Before I start the presentation, I would like to say something. I'm filling in big shoes because I'm here in place of my Chief Passport Officer who had taken this project at somewhere at the inception and has continued to run it as this is a project that's still ongoing. And he is not here today because yesterday we inaugurated a Passport Seva Kendra in Shillong. So he couldn't make it for that. So like I said, it's a big shoe to fill. We're humans, we're migrants. We have been all the time. So over a period of time, borders have come. So passports or some sort of document was required to permit people to move from one country to another. The Passport Seva project was initiated with the idea that the citizen should get a seva with a smile, and as far as possible, the seva should be at his doorstep. That was the idea behind this whole concept. It's a public-private partnership with Tata Consultancy Services, and the main thing is, I think many of you would have, at some stage in your life, gone to take a passport prior to 2010, and those of you who have done so, and who have taken a passport after that, after 2010, would have found the difference. From a slow and cumbersome process, we have moved to something that's swift, easy, and efficient. Time is precious for all of us, and I'll keep my presentation short. So, previously, if you needed a passport, you probably had to spend an entire day in the passport office. Today, the average time that you would need to spend in a passport office, including the 15-minute prior time that you're supposed to report, works out to something like 65 to 70 minutes. It's a little more than an hour. For a passport that will carry you through 10 years, I think that's a big improvement. Now, there are some statistics. I'm not going to go into that owing to paucity of time. We've already overrun this, so I'll go into the presentation straight away. So like it said, it's a transforming the delivery of the passport services in India. It's a private-public partnership in consultancy Tata services. We started in 1954 with 5 passport offices. Until 2010, that number had grown to only 37. And now, the Passport Seva Kendras, 77 Passport Seva Kendras and, 77 Passport Seva Kendras and 18 Lagu Kendras, they serve as the extended arm of the passport offices, which benefits citizens. People do not have to travel very long. In addition to that, the Ministry of External Affairs also has initiated passport melas or passport camps. In fact, I've just come back from a passport camp in Lakshadweep, where the response was much beyond what we expected. They want us back every month. So when we bring things to their doorstep, the citizens are happy. We are also happy that we are able to bring a smile to their faces. This, as you can see in the slide, the amenities are first class. It's fully automated, and by the time you leave the Passport Seva Kendra, you know the fate of your application. If there is a problem, it is sorted out immediately. Otherwise, you will know when you will get the passport and how many days you will get it. I'm not sure how many of you have applied under the new scheme and found the difference. So there is one more. A passport is a security document. It's not something that you can go just pay money and collect it. There are a lot of checks and balances on it. It's an identity of a person. It's also an identity. It is a document that proves your citizenship. So we have to be careful when you issue it. So there is a police verification carried out. The new system integrates the police the, the press, the India security press that issues the passport, as well as the postal authorities, which serves as the one leg of verification, because the envelope that carries the passport has two instructions on it. The postman is not supposed to deliver it to another person other than the addressee, and second, it is to be delivered only in the address indicated on it. Otherwise, it's to be returned to the passport office. And we are moving on to better passport services. From November 2015, handwritten passports will no longer be valid in any international airport in the world. There are many countries we are still struggling to do so. We started this almost 10 years ago. No, 8 years ago, I'm sorry. So by the time the ICA regulations come into place, I'm sure that India as a country would have fully complied with those regulations. Now, this slide is very important because it shows the difference between the two systems, the old system as well as the new system. Like I said, in the old system, we had 37 passport offices. The citizen had to travel some distance to reach a passport office. Now with this Passport Seva Kendras and the camps and the melas that we are holding, we are going to the citizens. There has been a lot of complaints over the various practices followed in different passport offices. In the present system, the practice is standard. It's a uniform procedure in all the Passport Seva Kendras and the Passport Lagu Seva Kendras that have been put into place. Again, as far as transparency is concerned, that is the new buzzword here in India. Like I said, when you go for a passport, when you go in with a passport application, before you leave the Passport Seva Kendra, you know the fate of your application. If there is a problem, it has to be sorted out there. Otherwise, you go out with a slip that says that your passport has been granted. I don't think we can have a better proof of transparency than that, because after that, you don't have to visit the passport office to ask why or provide additional documents. Again, the other aspect, uncertainty. There are cases where passports have been delayed by 6 months and more. Many cases. In the present system, it is fully automated. The system is so well integrated in place that the moment a police report is received as clear, your application automatically moves into the printing queue. And depending on how far it takes, within 2 or 3 days, your passport is printed. In another couple of days, it's dispatched. So once the police report is received clear, in a maximum of 5 days or 6 days, your passport reaches your home. This is quite a difference from the previous system. And because we are relying increasingly on computerization and automation, the human error element is eliminated in this. This is again, it shows various aspects of the new system. Applicant enters through one portion of the Passport Seva Kendra. He moves through 4 counters and exits through the separate exit. And by the time he finishes this, like I said, he knows the fate of his application. There is speed. As I said, the all India average is 55 minutes. It used to be a whole day previously. There is transparency. You are in an open space. Your application is scrutinized. If there is a lacuna, it is immediately pointed out to you for rectification. Otherwise, your passport is granted. And we have, under the new system, made provisions for senior citizens, minors, and ladies. Apart from that, otherwise, it is a first in, first out principle. There is no human interference there. It's a token system is fully automated so that you get in, you take a token, and apart from the token, you take an appointment. That's the most important thing. So you need to be present in the Passport Seva Kendra just 10 or 15 minutes before the time given to you. You don't have to come early in the morning and stand in the queue. biometrics are captured, your photograph is taken. This, like I said, we are moving into a more secure passport system, which is, at present, it's very tamper-proof, but as we go on, we are making it more and more secure. There is no, the chances of photo substitution or removing pages, such practices that were being carried out in the past, which many law enforcement agencies have caught on, that will no longer take place. And like I said, you have to make a payment online. You have 3 modes of payment. You can pay through credit card, debit card, or challan payment, and take an appointment and be there just a few 10 minutes before your scheduled time. And the days of multiple passports by one person is over. I myself have come across so many cases where people have taken passports from other passport offices, but under the new system, the moment you submit your application, the flag goes up. If you've taken 2 or if you've taken more, they all come up. And of course, we penalize them and then regularize the whole thing, unless there is some serious national security involved. This is a chart starting from June 2012. It shows the trend of applications. As you can see, there has been a small dip in the period June 2013 to August 2013, but apart from that, the graph has been growing, has been moving steadily up. Our target, the ministry's target this year, is 1 crore passports. We are not talking about just 37 passport offices and 77 passport seva kendras and the Lego kendras. We are also talking about 180 Indian embassies, high commissions, and the consulates. Altogether, we are targeting to issue 1 crore passports. We hope to achieve it by 31st of December. As of the figures as of October is 70 lakhs. So we got 3 months, 2 months to make up for those 30 lakhs of passports. Like I said, Lagu Kendras, where it's not possible to set up a full-fledged Kendras, we start small operations with 2 or 3 people, so people can go there and submit their passports. The one in Shillong that has been inaugurated is more like a Lagu Kendra, which will work under the passport office in Guwahati. And again, like I said, we've been holding melas and camps all over, and this also makes, there are places where in a graph that will come up later, you will see Kerala has 13 passport seva kendras. We have taken up almost 20% of the total PSKs that are there. But there are states in the country which are large states, they don't have enough passport seva kendras. So the idea is that we hold camps in cities and towns where there are no kendras. The citizens can come. The procedure is the same. You make your payment online, book an appointment, come, submit your application, and within 2 months, within 2 weeks or 3 weeks, you get your passport. And I don't know how many of you have noticed this for the last 3 months. Passports issued from the passport office in India. Passports issued by the passport office in India no longer carry ink signatures. They're all stamp signatures. These are a few of the comments that we have received appreciating the services that we have rendered from various passport seva kendras in the country. Like I said, paucity of time is, we are already running short of time. So again, few of the VIPs who have come and visited, you can see Mr. Raghuram Rajan, the Sri Shivraj Singh Chauhan, the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh. This is the map I was talking to you about. This shows the spread of the passport offices, the passport seva kendras, and the Lagu seva kendras spread across the country. Now, the future roadmap. Right now, the passport seva project is limited to the passport offices in India. But We have over 180 missions and posts abroad. So we have to integrate them into one whole system to make this more effective and more efficient. So that's the next step that we plan to do. E-passport is the next step. The chip will be embedded in the passport, which will carry your biometrics and your basic data. So that, like I said before, it will become more tamper-proof. High-speed printing, that will increase our efficiency. We'll be able to print more passports. Police, I think many of the apps are already in use. The moment your police report is submitted, you get a message on your mobile saying that your report has been submitted, and if it is adverse, even that is indicated. We are planning to integrate this with the NCRB, and Aadhaar is going to be made compulsory soon for a passport application. And finally, we'll be aiming to get a better ISO certification. Thank you very much.